Hi, I'm Faced by Trevi. If you're new here, if you aren't, then welcome back. Subscribe, and I'm going to be showing you how to do this beautiful makeup look today. And stay tuned. So, jumping straight into this look, we're going in with the Juvia's Place palette. I can't pronounce the name, I'm sorry, but good thing I can pronounce the colors. So, I'm jumping in with, Kissy over here. It's like a light brown. I'm gonna put that all in the upper crease. Don't mind this other palette. I'm just using it for the mirror because it's really good. So I already primed my lids, did my brows. It's a bad brow day. Like it's a bad brow day. So I'm putting this all in the upper crease just to set my my creams from my eyeshadow primer. Also to help with transition. It's a very, very light shade. Next, I'm going in with the shade Cameroon, which is just a very warm brown. And I'm taking that on the same brush. I'm putting it in the same area. That last shade is just going to help blend a little bit more and make a slight transition between my brow bone highlight and my shadows. So now I'm going in with that about in the same area. And I always wing my shadows out. I always start lower in the crease and then wing it out. And so it always ends up having a harsh line right there, which I'm not against because since I have so much space up there now, I can take the excess after blending this and blend it upwards. So I can blend out that harsh line and it makes a nice diffusion of color. But if you have not noticed, I am in a different location. No, I gotta fix that. In a different location. I have moved houses, not just away from school, because I was just at school. About almost a month ago. Those last two videos you saw, the first one, if you watched them, the first two I filmed in September. I thought they were just really good looks and that I should post them because they were very nice. And then the last one was in April. So, I'm sorry I haven't been posting in like a year, but college is hard. Like, so I'm just blending this out, diffusing this upper line like I said. I still have like a few more things to unpack because I have like no space now. And I might be getting some new furniture in here, hence like the huge open wall over there and some stuff over there. I need to move it to the basement. But I'm really liking it. I'm liking the area. You might hear some planes though because it's closer to the airport. And if you didn't know, I'm from Detroit. I don't live in Detroit, but I'm from Detroit. Oh, this look. It's a very simple... I just dipped into yellow. I'm doing a very simple look today. It's gonna be really cute though. It's gonna have an accent of color if you already didn't see the thumbnail. My hair is longer if you didn't know. My hair is down to here now when it's straightened. And I got like a picture of that right there. It's not bad. I just need to get like 3 inches of ends cut because I literally just recently learned how to start taking care of my hair. Since I've started doing it so though, it's been on a very good track. I just need to cut off about 3 inches. So, all day off camera was cut my lid, kind of in a half moon. And next I'm going in with the shade Kissy again on a flat brush. And that's where I'm going to... I'm going to put that right where I cut my lid. And I don't have any tricks for how to cut your lid or what you can do because I always just freehanded it. It always just came out okay with me. I would say take your time, most definitely. This brush is tiny. But I would say take your time, most definitely. I always have to cut my lid a little bit higher than my normal crease because I have hooded eyelids. If I was to cut it right where my crease is, I open my eye, everything I did is just about gone. So that's just like a good tip for anyone with hooded eyes. So I'm just pressing this into the concealer, and then after that, after it's all pressed down, I'm going to go back over and swipe over the color, if that makes sense. And that's just going to first set the cream so it doesn't mix in with the color. And then it's going to just make sure the color is reinforced by swiping over the top of it. So I'm going to do something I haven't done before because this look is a little bit more plain than I was expecting. But I'm basically doing a reverse cut crease. Does that make sense? So instead of putting shimmer where that is, I'm gonna put the shimmer on the outside. So I'm gonna take coffee. I don't know how to pronounce these. This gold shade is very, very pretty. I'm gonna take that on a wet brush, and I'm just gonna tap into the crease, like on the outside of the moon, and bring that up halfway into the crease. This might be my birthday look. My birthday is coming up, and I was gonna do a birthday makeup video, but since like depending on how often I post is depending if I get this job or not. So depending my timeline for posting videos is gonna be kind of off. Also, since I posted those 3 videos I filmed while I was in school, but this might be my birthday look. You never know. I'm turning 21, the big 2-1, and I'm so happy. With that comes like stress, cause you know adulting is hard. So I'm gonna bring this in halfway to that moon. You can't really see it because it's so bright in here, but it's very pretty. It's coming out something that I did not expect. I'm actually gonna bring that gold all the way over the moon, like all the way. Yeah, yeah. You can kind of see it reflecting. Um, I'm gonna stop it right there. I'm gonna stop right there. I'm not gonna bring it all the way. And I'm gonna just make sure this color is intensified. And I'm kind of making like a wing shape, kind of. So I did that. It's very pretty. You really only see it when you turn your head. It's really cute. But what I was about to do. So I'm gonna go back in with the shade Kissy one more time, and I went a little low because the brush is a little thick with the gold. So I'm gonna just brush that up a little bit with this with Kissy. Just gonna narrow that gold line, just a little bit. I know it's really hard to see because the colors are so bright or light, and like it's so bright in here, but I love the light. As you can see, like this one's a lot thicker. This one's not as thick anymore. But I'm just gonna do that, clean up the line. Okay, I'm back. So I did my base off camera. One thing I did while I was off camera though, is I took some black liner, outlined the gold, so it makes it a little bit more prominent. Also, I did across my lash line so I can apply lash. I don't know what lash I'm wearing yet. Maybe something kind of wispy. But, so for the liner, I took a small pointed liner brush like this. These are my favorite to apply liner. I really only use gel liner because liquid, my lashes are too long. It gets stuck in my lashes. It gets everywhere. Then, so off camera, oh god, every time. So off camera, I applied false lashes. I just did a really simple Ardell Demi Wispy. They look like this. And that's so you can still see the gold. You can still see straight through because there's not a lot of color on the eye. So you don't want to use a big lash and block the eye. But where's the palette? So I'm moving into my lower lash line. I'm jumping in with the shade this deep orange shade here. And that is going on my lower lash line. And that's just going to add some definition for one. And then two is going to add a pop of color. This shade, if you do have this palette and try to do this, that's bright, does have a little bit of fallout, so you might want to be aware of that. Never wipe your fallout away, like with your hands or anything, because it will leave marks and traces. I always use a big fluffy brush, look down and wipe it down, and then it just falls straight off. But yep, this is what I'm doing. I'm gonna take that pretty low. So all I did was take this gold pencil liner on the lower lash line. That's just gonna help bring out the gold on top a little bit more and balancing color. For my inner corner, I'm taking Aya, it's one of the two. It's the yellow shade in the palette, the Juvia's Place palette. And I'm taking that on like this little pencil light brush. I don't know, it's new to me. But I was like, I need a new pencil brush and this looks similar. I'm gonna use it. So I'm putting that as my inner corner and that pop of color. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put eyeshadow primer down first and then put this on top of it. Alright, so I did that with the inner corner. It did help a lot by putting the primer down first, but I really just had to finesse it up in there and like pack it up. But so I'm going on with blush and the rest of my face. So I'm doing this blush from Ulta. It's called Pink Out. It's my favorite blush in the world. It goes with every look. I'll probably mention this in every makeup tutorial, but it just goes with every look. I could do like cooler tone. It goes really good. And it shines very nicely through highlight, on top of it having a little bit of shine in it itself. But it's just like the best blush in my opinion. Oh, that looks like a lot. Now I gotta even it out. And I have no issue with that with this blush, but it's my favorite. So for highlight for my brow bone, I'm taking Bronze Amber from, who is this? Becca. From Becca Cosmetics. And I'm just putting that straight on my brow bone. I already put on mascara as well. I always do that after I do the rest of my eye. But I always try not to get it on my false lashes, because then then you gotta wash them where they get gunky after a minute, and it's a lot. And then it changes like the style of the lash. So that's just like a really natural brow highlight. That's what I was looking for. But for cheeks, I'm going a completely different route. I'm taking Artist Couture's highlight, loose highlight in the shade Purple Dream. I haven't used this before. Back with Purple Dream from Artist Couture. It's kind of an orangish color, orangish pink. Kind of goldish, kind of like this color, honestly. But one thing I've learned about Artist Couture highlighters is you gotta go like really light, because since they're, look at that, I barely tapped in the powder, and I'm using from the excess lid. But you have to be very careful with his highlighters since they are loose. They're very fine grained for one, and then they're just insane with highlight. Like that's beautiful. This does look kind of purple, and here it looks orange. Wow, that's very pretty. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's beautiful. It does look more purple in person. It's just that my light is very intense right now coming through this window. Oh god. Which is weird, because like, it's like 5, 6 o'clock when the sun starts trying to go down, and usually, oh my god, this is so beautiful. Usually, and the second, it was like, it's so overcast. And I went outside so I could help my mom take in groceries, and it was like so different out there compared to how bright it is in here. Oh my god. No. This is so good. This is like gonna be my go-to highlighter, other than like, I have a few go-to highlighters, but this is gonna be like on the top like 4. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at I'll be right back with lips, and that's just about it. So for lips, I just went with a really nice glittery natural gloss so I can keep the focus on the eyes, which this is the eye look. And this gloss is from Oryza Beauty. I've never heard of this brand, but it's Oryza Beauty, something like that, in the shade Rose Gold. But this is my makeup look for today and probably for my birthday. And I'm Faced by Trevi. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh my god, I highlight. I hope you enjoyed this look. You can subscribe to some of my videos over. I always forget what side. Subscribe to. Watch some of my. No. Subscribe to me over here, I think. And then watch some of my other videos over here. And you can find me on Instagram at Faced by Trevi, just like it's spelled here. And I will see you in the next one.